So this one's really different. I'm gonna actually look at the sneaker and look at what it's foreshadowing. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you're all having a great Sunday. Hope you're having a great time out there. Hope your weekend is going great and you all enjoy your weekend. This one is a bit special because we're gonna actually have a look at the sneaker. This sneaker's been out for quite a while, but we're gonna have a look at the sneaker to see what it's foreshadowing, because that's important, what it's foreshadowing, guys. So welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you're having a great Sunday out there. Hope your weekend was great and you're welcoming in the week. And also keep positive, keep focused. Pushing those boundaries is important, and make sure you always keep focused on the goals in hand. But today it's a review for a sneaker that we're gonna actually have a look at. This actually sneaker's been out, it's actually sitting heavily, but it's also good to talk about the consequences of this sneaker and what it foreshadows. But before we do that, please do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to me. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down, because today it's an interesting discussion. It's more of a discussion review than an actual review. But today's sneaker is Hey Presto Shebang. And you know, guys, this has already been out. This is out in the ether. This is the Jordan 1 High Visionaire. So as you can see, guys, this is the Jordan 1 High Visionaire, aka what we thought was the Volt 2.0, but it is the Visionaire. That's the official name for the sneaker. So why is it the Visionaire? We're going to go into that, and why is it so significant to all the releases that are coming up, actually, especially the Chicago at the end of the year, because we're going to break the sneaker down. We're going to actually have a look at it. And if you didn't know, this sneaker is sitting massively, but it's such a good sneaker. It's not my pair, it's a personal pair for somebody else. I've actually got it. This is going to actually get shipped out to South Africa once I get another sneaker for the bro. But this is, and I told you, we do everything internationally here, but this is another gorgeous Jordan 1, and we're going to take a look into the sneaker. But let's have a look at the box, as we normally do, because it is interesting, the box. And hey presto shebang, as you can see, the Volt Nike with the swooshes all over this, but also the Reimagination graffiti writing is all over this. And as you've seen with the Reimagination review, this is all about they can't make you stop wearing them, and this is all about that, because this is another sneaker with the whole concept of the Visionaire being the ideal title for this, because it's foreshadowing what we're going to get with the Chicago, because that release is coming in full time. But as you can see, the Volt all over this box, the Nike with the swoosh is all over this, all four sides to this box, and at the top with that Reimagination writing and the Volt writing with the affiliated writing on the back of this, with all the swooshes, the meanings, and all the affiliated trademarks on the bottom of this box. And as you can see from the label itself, that's what the label should read, and that's what the label should look like, guys, if you have a look at this. And then on top of that, the label does say Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG, and the box number is 555088702. That's what the actual number is. And it does say Volt, Black and Cell. That's the three colors that go into this sneaker. But inside this box is just like the Reimagination. It's got that Reimagination kind of paper in it, and that's the only thing you get. There's no kind of extra stamps, extra stickers, but there is an actual stamp at the top. As you can see, guys, that's what you should get. That stamp on the corner is what you should get, and that should be an insole to verify that. But the box itself actually mimics the Reimagination, which is interesting, because the whole Visionaire concept and the whole vision, looking at the future, looking at what they're going to do with the sneaker in the future. And this also mimics what they're going to see with the Chicago 1 in the future. So Reimagination is all about the past, all about paying homage to the past. Visionaire is all about showing you guys what they're going to do for the future. And this is what I kind of understand from the sneaker itself, because of the mimicking from the Reimagination, and because of the sneaker itself. On that note, guys, I want to actually go and check the sneaker out before I talk any further. So let's check the sneaker out. It's sneaker time. So hey presto shebang, and as you can see, this is the Jordan 1 High Visionaire, and I'm going to take this tag away because that's a special meaning. But this is what the sneaker looks like. As you can see, the Volt from the box hits the Volt on the overlays, and this is the Chicago kind of color blocking, and also the Volt hits all the overlays on the Chicago, like where the Chicago red normally is at the top, with the black black wings logo and the back panel and the eyelets and the front toe, and all of that is all visionaired out, all vaulted out. But also with the Volt, if you actually put a black light to it, if you actually go in the dark to it, it does slightly kind of pop off, not like glow in the dark, but it does pop off. And I actually showed it on my, I think, Instagram, so go and check that out. But guys, I think it's actually on my YouTube channel as well, so you can go and check that out. It's on my shorts. But guys, this is what the Visionaire looks like, and as you can see with this sneaker, all the panels, I think every single panel except for the black swoosh is cracked out. That is the vision for the future. Apparently with the Chicago coming, this is kind of a pre-Chicago, get used to it, crack leather Chicago kind of wannabe, because it's not really a wannabe, but it's kind of a sneaker that is going to show you what the Chicago may look like and what the sneaker may look like to get you guys used to the Chicago with the crack black leather and all of that stuff. Because the sneaker, I know the Reimagination Chicago is going to have that paint affected cracked effect, so that is basically going to be a bit of a okay, cool, I can see the sneaker, I'm to get used to the sneaker. But basically what they've done with the Visionaire is give you a sneaker in advance, well in advance, in June the 11th, to show you guys what the Chicago may look like, so you guys can get used to seeing a sneaker with all that cracked leather. And on that note, have a look at that, guys. It looks all cracked out. Like, if you can see the white, especially the white paint there, it's all cracked out. And to be honest, because it's so bright, I'm going to just turn this off for a second and show you guys. So look, it's all cracked out. The Volt paint's all cracked out, the white's all cracked out, the black swoosh is just all solid, and basically it's all cracked out all the way through. So as you can see, the sneaker and the paint effect on it's all cracked out. Basically it looks cracked, it looks like an elephant skin cracked leather. So when you talk about elephant skin, like dried elephant skin cracked leather, so basically it looks like it's all basically crackling, like really dry skin, and that's the effect they're giving it. And they've actually put, like with the bleach corals, they actually put the same note, and this is what the note looks like. If you guys read that, you should be able to kind of read that. I've hopefully got it up right way up, which I have. So that's what the note really looks like, and that's what the note reads. And basically it says, please note, natural crack seen on this upper is normal due to the random crackled ink application. So that's the application they're actually making you get used to, especially with the Chicago one coming. Because when you get the Chicago ones, it's important that note is there, because a lot of non-sneakerheads that pick up the sneaker that don't know about this sneaker will probably think that's a defect with the paint. It's all cracked because it's all dried up. But it's an actual application that they've applied to the sneaker to make it and give it that crackled effect. So I don't think it's going to break in really badly. I think that paint is designed to last the way it lasts. I can't see any bits flaking. It's going to be like that, and it's going to look like that because of the way the paint's been actually spread on that sneaker. So on the panels, from looking at it just at this moment in time, the medial side is actually got that cracked paint, the lateral side on the underlays got that paint cracked, even on even the blacks on the back is all cracked, like not excessively like the Chicago, but you can see right at the top it looks like it's been worn through, like massively. On the left hand side, as you can see as well, same thing, it's all cracked out on the black panels. But the only thing that's not actually crackled on this sneaker, I'm gonna call it snap crackled popped, but only thing that's not crackled on this sneaker is the swoosh. The black swoosh on this is actually just pure black paint, as you can see. So with this, it's a nice kind of indication to what we're going to get with the Chicago this fall time, and probably November, December time. But this is what we're going to get. This is what the notice is. We've seen that with the bleach corals, we've seen that with the Visionaires or the Volt 2.0s, and this is just making sure we get used to that crackled applicated paint, because when we get those Chicago's in hand, and it might be a bit more deteriorated because that sneaker's supposed to be in the box, never been taken out. It's supposed to be like almost like the first time it's been taken out the box after so many years being in the box. So in retrospect to that, that is why they've actually put the Reimagination crackled paint all over the Chicago one, to replicate a non-worn sneaker that's always been in the box that you take out for the first time, and it's been however so long, since 1985, that the sneaker's just been there. So that's the whole theory behind the Chicago one. But guys, like, this is definitely a sneaker that's making us get used to that Chicago one Reimagination coming out, because it gives you an indication of what we're going to expect with that Chicago one, and especially when you see the eyelets on here as well, you can see that crackled paint, that crackled pop paint all over this. But that's the Jordan 1 Visionaire, and as you can see guys, it is a very nice sneaker, and as I said, the sneaker is actually available everywhere, to be honest. Like, you can walk to shop and get this, you can walk into any retailing shop to pick this up. But also on top of that, this is actually on the resale sites, on some of the resale sites it's actually going under retail, so you can actually pick this up for a really good price if you wanted to. And this gives a massive indication of what Jordan 1s are actually doing at this moment in time. Some of the Jordan 1s that recently released have actually sat in store quite a while and they've actually slowly sold out, but you can actually get these pairs easily in shops. And this is like the Volt ones that released, or the Volts that released a couple, I don't think last year or the year before that, they sat massively, like in terms of not even having a resale. This is another iteration with a Volt colorway, the Volt aspect. The Visionaire is like the Volt 2.0, but basically it is another sneaker that is underappreciated, and I think a lot of this is actually having a massive impact on the Jordan 1s that we're getting recently, because a lot of Jordan 1s are actually still sitting. Even the women's exclusive that released yesterday is still pairs out there, and I'm pretty sure if I go into the retail sites to tomorrow or even Monday or next week, you will see pairs in store, which is a good thing because anybody that wants their sneakers can pick it up. And I love the fact that you can actually go into your retail sites and pick up the sneakers, because that's what it should be all about. Real sneakerheads getting real sneakers that they want. But this is the Visionaire, the Jordan 1 Visionaire, and this is the front view guys, the back view, the booty view, and the lateral side, the medial side, and that black sole. That black sole is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to give it that 360-degree rotation, make it rotate on your hands, in your feet, in the streets, and bang, bang, bang. If you want to highlight your feet, this is a sneaker you need. Absolutely gorgeous. This is a sneaker for the bro, and as you can see guys, it's got almost like a peachy tongue to it, like a really light peachy tongue. And this is probably what Cell meant on the box, but this is not Cell. This is a bit peachy, very light peachy. This is a nice sneaker, very nice. The only Cell thing about this is probably slightly the midsole, which is that instead of that white, you got that kind of Cell midsole. But very good sneaker to have on feet. And the Volt actually hits the insides as well guys, with that Volt insole, with that black lining and that black Nike swoosh inside. And you also do get another set of laces with this, which is the white laces. There you go. That's my thoughts on the Visionaire one. That's my thoughts on what's going to happen with Chicago. That's why I think this was called a Visionaire, because it's giving the vision into the future. This is giving the vision into what the Chicagos will be in the future. So this is why they released this sneaker. They actually released this kind of crackled paint on the bleached corals, I think, and another couple of sneakers that released recently. But this is, like I said, Nike trying to get you used to a sneaker with that crackled paint all over it, so you don't complain when it releases and you are used to the fact that the paint application is all crackled all the way through. But that's my review for the Visionaire 1. I know it's late, I know it's been a couple of months since it's been released, but I thought it would be good to drop the review, drop what I think, why this sneaker is relevant for the actual release and why it was released. So that was my opinion on it guys. But this is getting the 4 goats out of 5. I do actually like this sneaker, not for me personally, but I do like the concept of the sneaker and why it was released, and it is a nice sneaker. But thank you guys for joining in, thank you for coming through, and thank you for always showing support, and thank you guys always for giving me comments, giving me kind of suggestions, and giving me some info to come back to you. And also please do check out the Shoe Dog podcast, as I always do. The Shoe Dog podcast is me and the bro 808 Kicks ACO going in and talking every Sunday, recording every Sunday to give you an episode every Tuesday for showcasing all the information, all the facts, all the sneaker court or public opinion stuff, and everything else like facts, vision, mythbusters, and loose truths or dump. It's all about entertainment. It's all about showcasing everything that happens in the sneaker world into a little podcast for a Tuesday afternoon. But thank you guys for joining in, thank you for coming through, and as I always say at the end of my videos, hope you have an amazing week, amazing month, and an amazing year. And I hope you guys got the sneakers you like, because you deserve to get the sneakers you want. From me, TJ, LoveKicksCustom, peace out for now guys, and peace.